Hey everyone, this is Chris. Um, I'm going to make you a quick video to blast about this new tool that I made that I'm so excited about. So, if you don't know, I made this objective personality checklist about a year ago, and uh, what it was just exactly what Dave and Shannon had listed in their Google Sheets on the checklist, basically verbatim with just a few tools. Well, first of all, it was able to you could actually check it with your cursor, or you could hide different boxes if you wanted. And as you checked things, it would eliminate types down at the bottom, which I thought was very helpful, especially if it just saves time. Plus, I had this giant results box where you could type anything you wanted in there. Um, that could also help you figure out somebody's type. And I still use this quite frequently, but it was time to make some updates. So I created a new version. Um, in this version, I have all the categories in this row, and within the category, I have subcategories down here. And this is really cool if you're like working within a category and then you want to jump over to something else and work here and then go back to right where you were. Um, but also I've made this customizable, so you can come in here and change the definition. You can also put in your own notes. Um, you can do whatever you want, really. And what's cool is that, like, say I pick this person as an observer, well, I can still go down to the deciders and see I've grayed out the box. So, um, you know that you can still choose like a decider one, but the observer was the savior. Let me just make sure I didn't keep that checked. And you can continue to do that for all of the tabs. Like, for example, if you click sleep consume person, well, if you go back up to consume, it's green now because it's a savior and you can't check it again. It's already been checked. You can check play or blast because those could be the third animal. So as you go down the different categories, it's still going to eliminate the types down at this traditional 128 type table. And this, I kept this here for the traditionals. Like if you are somebody who really likes this table, then it's still there for you. But I actually did it differently up top. Um, Up top, I made all of the categories of types into their own individual boxes that can then be more dynamically um, dealt with. In this, like I can move boxes around. See if I drag it and then let it go, I can have all the sleep consumes or consume sleeps on one line if I want. I can also drag individual types wherever I want. I can also just um, cover people up, or I can minimize the whole box if I want. And I really like this option because it allows people to reorganize the table however they want. we're actually, what I'm doing here is we're moving away from the standard table to a more dynamic way of thinking about the types anyway. Um, and just remember, when you want to drag, you have to pull it over until you see that dotted line, and then you can put it anywhere you want, as long as it's in one of the 4 columns. Even cooler than that, I think, is that my results table now automatically updates. Um, so let me just quickly um, go through this as if it were my type. So I'm an observer, OI, IJ, and you don't necessarily need to fill out everything to get to the type. Um, you just need enough. So modalities, and then passing this thing. Okay, and you can see here that I've reduced it down to 2 types. Once you start reducing, all the other types eliminate automatically. Same down here. Um, and the results box starts to update itself. So if I wanted to go further, then I would need to decide, am I sleep consume blast or sleep consume play? And I am sleep consume play. So I check that and then go back to the results table. Voila, there it is. It has the animals in order, the functions, the modalities, the wires, the saviors and demons. It's all there. Um, and of course, on my table, it's you can see I've eliminated it down to 1 type. So, oh, and I have to warn you, like, if you press the refresh button, then you start completely over, and you've lost everything. It goes back to the beginning. Same with the back button. If you navigate away from this page, then it's over. So be cognizant of that. Also, if you're feeling generous, you can always donate. I would appreciate that. I spent a lot of time working on this, but that's up to you. I just hope that this is a helpful tool. So the address is ophumanneeds.com. I will link it below this video. Thanks.